Begin with the thunder practice, the shaking. Feet together, toes gripping the earth, rooted deep in the earth. Just this action actually sets in your upright and open posture almost entirely from that initial gripping of the earth. But we will follow through the parts. The arches of the feet engage. The heels press gently together, establishing the spiral in the legs, which sets the pelvis in neutral, tailbone reaching down, perineum lifted, sealing the vessel, closing the earthly door. Continuing that lift up the spine, making space between the vertebrae, extending through the jade pillow where the spine meets the skull, and through the crown. The crown, the heavenly gate, is open. You bring your attention to the crown, to the heavenly gate, the highest point on the head. You'll feel it tingle. You can feel the skull and the skin. There's a muscle in there. You relax that muscle, and with it, relax the chi layer. And there's a kind of melting open, softening. And that lighter, brighter feeling is its opening on the subtler levels. Reaching up through the back and center already, the peripherals and the front are relaxed and hanging down like the boughs of a pine tree. With it, your eyelids are relaxed. Hanging the curtain, we say. Imagine a meditation room with windows all around. We bring the curtains down, not to shut out, but to balance the inward and outward radiance. When you hear radiance, you hear both an outward projection in every direction simultaneously, but also an inward reception. Radiance is bidirectional, omnidirectional. Teeth and lips gently closed, breathing through the nose. Slow, smooth, deep, even breaths. It is a sufficient breath, a let it be breath. But it is balanced, comes from the deepest center without location, moves outward to take in from every direction, through the pores of the skin, through the permeable boundaries of the vessel. In the coarse Jing body earth layer, feel the skin, feel the upright structure of the skeleton, feel the balance of tension and slack in the muscles. The gentle pulse of the organs. Permeating all these layers, the more subtle qi layer. Breathing. Expanding and contracting in and out of center through the pores of the skin. Coursing in the waterways of the internal landscape. And permeating this subtle qi layer. A lightness and brightness like we felt beneath the crown. A radiance moving in both directions, radiating out and receiving. It is immaterial, but it is as if it is bright, as if it is light. In the thunder practice, we will let the vibrations, the shaking, the earthquake, of the resonance of the current moment of being shake within each of these layers, letting them settle, mix, and become one. Integrating. Step to the right. Feet parallel, hip width distance apart. Toes still gripping the earth. Breaking through the seed. Non-being, the infinite potential breaking in to being. Inhale. Lift the arms like a sprout, like reaching between earth and heaven, coming up onto the balls of your feet, if you can, comfortably. Hold your breath full. And then descend, still holding. Heels high, back straight, if possible, without pain. Go as low as you can, without tipping or shaking. And then jump and use the mantra hum with the mouth closed to initiate the thunder, the shaking. Let the rhythm find you, resonate through you. Each inhale taking in through the pores of the skin, fully full. Each exhale with the hum. Connecting heaven and earth. Equalizing opposites. Bring your attention to the sheath of your vessel, the sheath of the body, the husk, the skin. Try and feel all of the skin all at once. Take in the breath through the pores. Brightening, warming, melting away the obstacles. Finish with the hum. Bring the attention to the next layer in, the muscles. Can include the organs here. Try and feel the whole body all at once. Finish with the hum. Bring your attention to your skeleton, the marrow of your bones, the bones. Inhale and hold. Focus that warmth and radiance on the bones. Finish with the hum. Bring your attention to the chi coursing through the waterways and the inner landscape of the body. Just like in a standing or a seated position within the shaking, you can make space between the joints. It's a kind of holding the body that is between tension and slack, that allows not only the chi to flow, but for you to experience that flow. Inhale and hold while focusing on the meridians, the waterways. Don't have to place them there, just open to that feeling of flow. Finish with the hum. Bring your awareness to your lower dantian. This is a chi layer awareness. Behind and below the navel, expanding and contracting field. It's a little more difficult while moving, but if you can allow the shaking to be like a color that surrounds the empty ball of your awareness. While maintaining the awareness of the lower dantian, add the middle dantian, the level of the heart, but in the center, again, expanding and contracting field. Inhale and hold if you aren't already. Finish with the hum. Maintaining the lower and middle dantian awareness, add the upper dantian. Below the crown, behind the eyebrow heart, the third eye, between the temples. Finish with the hum. Connecting these three energetic centers, these three fields of the real, gateways between being and non-being, the central channel. It's a channel of integration, unity. Inhale and hold. We have our three fields stacked, the central channel connecting, integrating. Inhale and hold. Finish with the hum. Permeating, infusing the chi landscape, and thus the bodyscape as well. This bright, alive radiance. Looking, we cannot see it. Listening, we cannot hear it. It is within each particle of being, and it surrounds all being. It is center, it is harmony. Inhale, hold. Each layer opening to the next in both directions. Finish with a home. With this full spectrum awareness from outside to center and back to the outside. Freestyle shaking. Let the shaking move through you. Feel where the obstacles were in that travel from outside to inside. Let them melt away. Let the three layers become one. Let the shaking ripple through those layers and return. At your own pace, let the shaking settle. Still feeling the ripples through the layers. Skin hanging on the muscle, muscle hanging on the bone. let the shaking come to a stop, maintaining without interruption your upright and open structure. As the flow becomes more apparent, the flow in the waterways, it becomes easy to adjust your posture to maintain the flow rather than pinch it off. Shoulders will be naturally back and down. A kind of openness in your shoulder blades, as if you're flexing your wings. Extending through the fingertips, feeling your hands buzz with the free flow of energy. Non-being into being, growth, flourishing, return. Inhale and raise the arms and return to center. Right foot joins the left. Hands overhead, and with a gentle hum, bring the hands down as the knees straighten. If you were only shaking, you might come into the Tai Chi Mudra here. Let's do that today. For women, the left hand clasps the right. For men, the right hand clasps the left. Inner thumb in the palm, outer thumb between the index and thumb on the opposite hand. Held at the lower belly, the lower dantian. Stepping toward emptiness, finding our way toward center. We don't leave behind the outer layers. We integrate them. Our awareness is not disappearing into a beyond, but finding itself within each particle of being. Maintaining this thread of awareness throughout the layers, throughout the realms. Make your way to your cushion. Here's the Zowu Mudra, Yin Yang, connecting the tip of the middle finger with the thumb on the right hand, fingers together, makes a kind of cave. The left hand, the thumb goes in the cave. The tip of the thumb connects to the crease of the ring finger on the right hand. And the tip of the middle finger on the left hand connects on the other side of that joint. Resting in this pervasive, all-layer awareness. Being everywhere all at once, it is also necessarily centered. In this first verse of the purification song, perhaps you can hear the action of the thunder practice. The rousing chimes of white jade, the vibrating resonance of the shaking, purify the 10 directions and bring peace to the rivers and oceans. Suddenness and urgency in the waterways. Is evidence of a disparate gap in energies that is being harmonized. When they get harmonized through cycling, they're peaceful and calm. the landscape of the body, coming to rest in center, in harmony. The high peaks bear the weather. The mind is like the mountain. And the myriad spirits bow. The peaks reach up, the spirits reach down. Together request the presence of the immortals, the humans who completed their transformation from earth to heaven. Heaven is freed of impure air. The winds of the mind have stabilized, quieted, become still. Earth is freed of all temptations. The heart and its desires, quiet, free. Obscure wisdom is clearly perceived. Radiance emerges like light out of a seed, sprouting. So vast and generous is the mystery beyond mystery, that infinite potential of non-being. That cannot be contained with any concept, including the concept of no concept. But its life-giving potential is infinite. Celestial worthy of the great veiled three treasures, may your numinous voice pervade every place, extinguishing wrongs, dissolving transgressions. As the numinous ripples through the realm of behavior and actions, it purifies, brings things back into alignment, extinguishing wrongs, dissolving transgressions. May your treasured signs pervade every time, the signs, the scriptures, passed through generations, pervading every time and coming to the aid of those in need. May this altar be open so the teachings in these verses manifest. Altar is a gateway between non-being and being. May our efforts be meritorious and in alignment with the teachings that follow. Ascending to the highest altar with the stepping toward emptiness song, we pray that the lands be blessed and avoid even the shortest drought. This is also like that progression in our shaking practice this morning, moving from the outside to the center. We pray that the lands be blessed and avoid even the shortest drought. Today our pure hearts present at the golden watchtower within. Amidst the morning's peaceful haze of incense, the atmosphere of our intentional transformations. The jade furnace burns. The central territory is fortified Mountains and rivers are robust. The immortal's splendor is expansive, and the saints and sages are luminous. When we all pay respects to the ancient sages each day, the year's harvest is plentiful, and people enjoy peace and tranquility. Celestial worthy of constant clarity, constant stillness. When the realized mind is clear and still, the Tao has fulfilled our ancestral purpose like the culmination of the pearl moon. May the darkness be swept from our minds until no obstacles remain, and a full circle of light fills the great void. The highest medicine is within the body. Shun, Qi, Jing. Each of us has the capacity to eliminate deficiency and excess. May we come to know the primordial unity by reversing the way to nurture each day the yellow sprout in the golden tripod. Our awareness of the presence of the radiant non-being within being. Before the altar we are all the same, each of us reverent within and without. To our heartfelt summons the Tao replies, so we recite these scriptures and follow the teachings. Purifying the mind. Incantation. Tai Shang Tai Xing, adapting to change without end, expelling evil and binding demons. Protect my destiny and guard my body. May my wisdom be luminous and pure, the spirit of my heart mind at peace, my 3 Hun everlasting, and my Po undying. Jiji Wuli Ling. Purifying the speech. Don Ju, spirit of the mouth, expel the filth and foul air, so Jung Lun, spirit of the tongue, can infuse my destiny with spiritual nourishment. Wo Qian, spirit of the teeth, reject perversity and protect truth, so Hu Bun, spirit of the throat, can guide down the liquid spiritual qi. Don Yuan, spirit of the heart, enable me to penetrate reality, so Lian Yi, spirit of thought, can constantly abide in the Tao. Jiji Wuli Ling. Purifying the body. Ling Bao Tianzun. Comfort my body, tame my Hun and Po, harmonize my 5 organs. May the green dragon and white tiger command my bewildered mind. May the red phoenix and dark warrior guard my body. Jiji Wululing. From the Revelations, the Mind Seal Scripture. The highest medicine has 3 degrees: Shun, spirit; Qi, energy; Jing, essence. We can hear at the same time the highest medicine, the radiant emptiness, is within the Jing, within the Qi, within the spirit, Shun. This highest medicine is so faint, so indistinct, so deep, so obscure. The Chinese, it's faint, faint, indistinct, indistinct, deep, deep, obscure, obscure. Concentrate on non-existence. Watch over existence. Letting go of the outward reaching energy of awareness, but not of awareness itself. It falls back into center, into non-existence, into within every particle of being. We are gathered in this pervasive, everywhere all at once. This is simultaneously the concentration on non-existence and the watching over existence. When time is emptied out, the process is complete. The ancient water clock to which the Chinese characters refer included a cup that was slowly filled with water. You can imagine it filling with Jing, perhaps, in this case. And as it reached its completion of its cycle, it would tip and dump out, becoming empty. Thus, the cycle is complete. There's an obvious alchemical correlation to that pattern, which underlies a lot of the analogies. When time is emptied out, the procession is complete. The winds return to primordial unity, movement to stillness. With 100 days of numinous merit, that is to say, a full cycle of sustained, uninterrupted concentration in non-existence. Paying silent homage to Shangdi. Great High could be Lord Lao, could be Taishang, but the leader. In this lifetime, ascend to heaven. Complete the cycle like the water clock. Those who understand this will transform and awaken. Those who do not walk an impossible path. Sustain the practice in heavenly radiance. Let each breath nourish clarity, arising from mystery, entering the valley. I think by now you can hear the structure in all of these analogies. Arising from mystery, coming into being out of non-being. Entering the valley is being. As if absent, as if present. Concentrated on non-existence, watching over existence. Smooth, even, and continuous, never cutting off the firm stem and deep roots of the fruit. Sustaining without interruption. Three sources, Jingong, Puryong Mudra, tips of the pinkies touching, tips of the middle fingers, tips of the thumbs, making a bowl-like form. Held at the lower belly. The initiation of the cycle is like non-being entering being. The Hung, connecting heaven to earth, connecting pure Yang to the yin of existence. The mantra is Hung, H-E-N-G, with the mouth closed. Sounds like and as we sound it, the lower belly comes in, perineum remains lifted, diaphragm pushes down, compressing around the lower dantian. Inhale, slow, steady, through the pores of the skin, equally in every direction, expanding from center, drawing into center. Maybe you still have kind of the after effect in your mind's eye of the three dantian, the water courses, the central channel, open and alive in the whole vessel. Inhale and hold. Finish with the hum. I'll do two more. Follow my breath or follow your own. Inhale and hold. Hung. If you're comfortable in your breathing, you can let the breath be after the hum, letting it rest empty. Inhale and hold. Hum. Silk breath. Slow, smooth, deep, even. transition, Earth Heart embraces all, the Earth Heart Mudra. The Earth Heart is one of forgiveness, acceptance, realism, groundedness. The mantra is who. That's sounded out loud, but gently. And we'll just do the one cycle. Inhale and hold. Who. Who. Inhale and transition with the 3-part spiral with the arms, small, medium, large, and arriving wrist to ribs, palms to heaven, to level the solar plexus. Inhale. Hold, palms to heaven, focusing on heaven. Bright, light, energy. The hidden cycles of Qian and Kun, pure yang, pure yin, the balanced cycles, night and day. With the exhale, the mantra is Shu, some tension in the mouth to make that soft sound resonate. As we sound it, the hands come forward. Shu. Shu. Inhale and transition. Arriving with the palms up, slightly higher at the middle dantian, hands in the Daoist reality mudra. Index and middle finger pointing on the horizon, pinky and ring finger to heaven, thumbs outstretched. The mantra is Hong, H-O-N-G. Sincerity opens the true path. Pure heart. As we sound it, the hands come forward. Inhale and hold if you aren't still holding. Hong. The sides of the hands are touching. It's a spiral in the arms as if the back of the hands are trying to touch. Inhale and hold. And with the next Hong, we'll go ahead and cycle through. The 3 layers become one. Hong. can feel that from the beyond to the center, back to the edges. Similar to our thunder practice this morning. Pinkies stretching to heaven, thumbs to earth, 3 middle fingers connecting in the center energetically. Inhale and hold. And with the ha, press the palms to the horizon and open the arms. Expansion from center, merge with the boundless. Ha. Inhale, golden turtle mudra, hollow palm, straight fingers, directing the palm and fingertips at the kidneys as you sound the mantra Hai He, tucking the pelvis, lifting the perineum. Sounds like inhale and hold, Hai He. Do one more, inhale, Hai He. Really sitting back down into the kidneys, pulling lower belly in, perineum up. We'll do one more, but it will connect to the Ung. And the 10,000 spirits arrive and bow, the pilgrimage mudra. The spine will curl all the way around, the pelvis tucked under, chin to chest, teeth slightly clenched, feeling the vibration of the mantra Ung in your teeth and bones. But first, Hai He. Inhale. Hai He Ung. Inhale and straighten the spine. Arms in a V. Spiritual chi mingles at the Purple Palace. The refined chi from your cycling has risen up like the full cup in the water clock. The mantra is Weng, W-E-N-G, connecting with spirit. Inhale and hold. Weng. Inhale, return to the brightness, to the center, to the radiance. Breath gently held. And a gentle hum to return. Silver light mudra, thumb tips touching, sides of the index fingertips touching, diamond centered over the navel, hands gently touching the body. Bright moon on Mount Kunlun. The cycling has swept clean the obstacles, the resistances between the layers. The fullness is one of integration. Yang within yin, yin within yang. Qing Jing Wu Wei, Tai Chi Mudra. Concentrate on non-existence. Watch over existence. Has the same meaning. Qing Jing Wu Wei. Pervasive fire closing. Inhale. Clap our hands above our heads. Make fire. Hold the breath. Massage the head, neck, torso, and limbs. Dedication. We dedicate the accumulated moments of numinous merit to the full realization, the full integration of being and non-being.